Okay. Alright. Let's do... Because, yesterday I was trying to catch up on a lot of sleep, so I didn't have a chance to really test this out ahead of time. And that's not promising. Wait. Okay, maybe. Come on, capture, capture, capture. Yes! Ah! Look at that gorgeous pixel art. Okay, we've got separate volume sliders if need be. Click to advance dialogue is off. Colorblind friendly text is off. Developer commentary off. I wonder if this looked like on. Maybe we should leave it on just for... We'll see what it looks like on. Ooh, someone gifted this for your birthday. I've been excited about this one since I saw some... Since it was still called Incantamentum. I saw the trailers for it. It looked very interesting. Maybe I want this on. I just have to be careful not to advance it by accident. Okay, hopefully this looks good. Just like, thought maybe for people watching who might be colorblind, might make it more readable. Understandable. And see the intro maybe. You'll peek. Oh, it's starts us right out there. Okay. Okay. Do I have an inventory? Like the rain splatter effect on the umbrella, nice touch. Attention to detail. Or not.
Ah, Miss Bateman.
Oh, that's what they meant by click to advance. I actually do like that, yes.
Welcome back to Ticehurst House. It's been quite some time.
I know it's not really visible on the screen right now.
Terrible weather this evening, is it not?
Is it a bit quiet? I can turn it up. I do appreciate that he'll continue to mouth the words indefinitely. It's a bit quiet? Okay. Would you say that I should turn up the whole thing or just the speech volume? S for speech. Sorry. Wishberry is eating wings, so guess I'll turn up the whole thing. Huh. You can kind of see my mouse flickering on the edge of the screen. All okay. Let's try there.
A bit of rain won't kill me, will it?
How was that?
You mustn't be interested in me nattering on. Give my regards to your father. Nurse Blaketon is preparing his supper.
A little more? Excuse me.
You look pale, Miss Bateman. Do head inside. You'll catch your death out here.
Ah, it's bleeding. All right.
Dearest Mother,
All right.
I hope this letter will reach you. I have spent these past years in torment, trying to piece together what remains of fractured memories. What I am about to recount to you will seem beyond comprehension, but I beg for your patience.
It's pretty.
I will endeavour to explain the events that led me to Ticehurst House that night. As far as I can recall, this whole wretched story started with the receipt of a letter from a Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
Her eyes.
The letter brought me to the isolated village of Bewley, deep in the moors.
Her eyes stay put as her body shakes from the carriage. It's weird.
No station master in sight.
Forever rain.
I hope the village isn't too far away. I can't recall our exact meeting place. Mr. Shoulder mentioned it in his letter.
Left click to walk interact, right click to examine. To access the inventory menu, move your mouse cursor to the top of the screen. Left click on an inventory item to select it. Right click to examine it. Once an inventory item is selected, you can right click to deselect it. You can double click on an exit. Teleport directly to it. Yes. The game will occasionally autosave. You can also save anytime via the menu. Escape. M for map when available. F5 quick save. F7 quick load. And space to show interactable objects. Understood.
If I take the sign, how would the trains know where to stop?
I thought I was examining it.
Bewley. I have great expectations for this, Barrow.
So the right click to examine includes objects out and about. Okay. I thought it was just items in your inventory. Alright. Well.
My mother always told me not to walk on railway tracks.
I was trying to take them, though.
The tracks look quite untarnished. I don't think many trains come through here.
Would more trains tarnish them? I don't think that's how that works. Oh, hello. I have... Oh, hey, to-do list. Menu.
I have 6 shillings and 2 pence. My assistant Kenneth is bringing more funds tomorrow. I don't like travelling with too much money on me.
Dear Miss Bateman, I write this letter in the hope of piquing your curiosity. I read about your expertise in barrows, and if I understand correctly, you are writing a book on them and the treasures they contain. I live in the village of Bewley, where a most special barrow can be found in the outskirts. It is rectangular in form and is certainly tall enough to stand up in. The place is steeped in local legend, and there is rumor of secrets to be found deep within. I hope you will not misunderstand me and find this letter intrusive. If you wish to visit Bewley and excavate the barrow, I will be pleased to be your guide. Please send your response to the Plough and Furrow Inn, Bewley. I shall await your letter. Yours respectfully, Mr. Leonard Shoulder. Oh, hello. Dear Miss Bateman, marvelous news. I shall meet you at 8 o'clock in the evening on the 14th of this new month at the Plough and Furrow Inn, Bewley. The inn has fine rooms which you will find adequate for your short stay. When we meet, I shall tell you more of the circumstances surrounding the site, which was referred to locally as Hobbs Barrow. It is not located on my own land, but we will have no issue gaining permission to excavate. I wish you a safe journey.
I must make my way to the Plough and Furrow Inn.
I have a handkerchief.
Gift from my mother. It bears my initials, TB.
Tuberculosis.
The post looks unattended.
Take window.
Hello there.
Aha. Neat.
A door of fine construction.
It is a good door, solid door.
Hello.
See, it works better if you knock.
I swear she was not standing there a moment ago.
She was not. I saw her walk onto the screen.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Start off with the...
Where are you travelling to today?
That would be none of your business, young lady.
Quite. Apologies. What can you tell me about Bewley?
Well, it used to be a thriving village. Not so much now. I don't spend much time there these days.
Are you local?
Ah, yes, a local I am. But I don't live in the village.
I'm looking for the Plough and Furrow Inn. Do you know where I can find it?
Ah, young lady. Leave the station and follow the dry stone wall for around half a mile. You'll come to Bewley. Go straight ahead and you'll find the market square. The inn is t'other side at square.
Thank you very much. I wish you a pleasant journey.
She's like, I'm not going anywhere. Just like, here. We could just go. I am a little curious about something. If I can. I'm wondering if the colorblind friendly text just makes it white. That does appear to be the thing. I'm going to leave it off just because, I mean, you can still see it. It's just going to... I don't know. It's going to be a different color.
I have nothing else to ask for the time being.
I don't know. If anyone wants me to switch it back, can do. Sign, exit. Door.
brings you to Bewley?
I beg your pardon?
What brings you to Bewley, miss?
Oh. Tell the truth. I have nothing to hide or lie. She looks superstitious. Well, she does look superstitious, but maybe we'll find out more about those superstitions.
I'm here to visit a local landmark, Hobbs Barrow.
Hobbs Barrow? Well, I can't say I've heard of it. For what reason?
I wish to excavate it.
Grave robber, are you?
Yes.
Not at all. I merely have an interest in antiquities.
Not much to be found in Bewley, if you ask me. You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
I'll take my chances.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
And then she left. See,
That was odd.
I told you she wasn't going to go anywhere. Exit's this way, but can I? No.
My mother always told me not
That's
to
not what I
walk.
meant to do. Oh, it's just exit. Ooh, crow friend. Hello. Oh. I want to make friends. Excuse me. To be honest, I didn't follow all those directions. Hi. Been doing laundry. Laundry's good. Getting work done. Alright, good night, Lumina Dragon. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Oh, no, that's not what I thought I was going on the other side of the wall, but she doesn't want to do that. If I go here... No, she's just gonna... Alright. This is fine. I do appreciate the getting smaller sprite thing. It's well done, yeah. A little further away. Alright, we've got a door. A door. Exit to the moors, I suppose?
The old woman told me to go straight ahead to get to the inn. I'll have time to explore tomorrow. The old woman told I'll have time. I'll have...
Alright, alright. So many things! Pick up anvil!
The bucket has seen better days.
We'll see even better days in my
The
inventory.
bucket is rusty and full of holes. The anvil looks heavy.
Put it in your purse.
Beating raw metal into a fine object is an admirable skill. A simple broom. I didn't come to Bewley to sweep their streets.
Of course not. That's for later. Oh no, upside down horseshoe. That's bad luck.
A finely made horseshoe. The blacksmith must also be a farrier. The horseshoe is nailed firmly to the wall.
The wrong way up. Is there anything further that way?
This appears to be the forge of a local blacksmith. The blacksmith looks closed. Perhaps this belongs to a merchant. This must belong to someone. I should leave it alone.
Yeah, if you say so. Parallax scrolling. Speech could be a touch louder. Just the speech? Okay. Just get back.
A local dwelling.
Oh, the bird is not selectable. There's a bird on the cross.
Quite an ornate construction. This was created with pride and care. The cross denotes this as the site of a market, or perhaps a site of traditional religious significance. The sign is in a shabby state, but the shop appears to be a cobbler's.
It does say shoes there.
A local cobbler. I can't take the sign, nor do I want to. The cobbler's is closed. The building is in a dilapidated state.
So you're saying it's available, right?
The door has been boarded up. The building looks like a ruin.
How much? Bottles out front.
A small plaque beside the door reads Vicarage. It's the vicarage.
Take plaque.
A small plaque
Hey, that time she didn't try to take it.
Don't wish to disturb the locals. It looks like I'm in the market square. I should find the inn. The Plough and Furrow. I have a bit of time before Mr. Shoulder arrives. I should inquire about a room. The Plough and Furrow Inn. The inn where I am to meet Mr. Shoulder.
It's quite the name. Shoulder.
The window box is well out of reach.
Well, I was trying to look at it, not take it.
These flowers look pretty. Someone must take good care of them.
See, now that's weird. I right-clicked, so that should have been examined. She said it was out of reach, but then I left-clicked and she's just like, yep, those are nice. Make up your mind. You know what'll happen if we try to take those flowers, right?
The man looks thoroughly inebriated.
We'll be cursed.
The window box is well out of reach.
See, now that time it reversed
These
the
flowers
click.
look pretty. Someone must take good care of them.
It definitely doesn't sound like a name put together by looking at what's around you while in an empty room. No. It's well thought out. It's thematic.
A small alley splits the inn and its neighbour.
Alright, I guess we can talk to this guy.
Hello there. What's the young lady doing out alone in this sodden weather?
It's true, the umbrella is too small and she's holding it way out. She must be getting soaked. Heading to the Plough and Furrow. Get out of the way, you're drunk.
What are you doing out in this weather?
Waiting for you, my dear.
Keep waiting.
I doubt that.
And I've waited long enough. So, give us a kiss now, won't you?
Humor him. It usually works with men. Slap him. I have no time for this. Deflect the question. Perhaps he is married?
How dare you?
Love slime, yeah, love slime. Boop.
Wench!
What a buffoon. I should speak to the innkeeper about a room.
I guess the GOG version doesn't have achievements. You're supposed to get an achievement for that. I remember, that's one of the few things I know about this game. Is there an achievement for slapping the guy?
It's a crudely painted scene that appears to be of a biblical nature.
How biblical.
I don't want to take the painting with me.
Well, I just wanted a closer look.
A decorative plate. This one depicts a cat.
A kitty!
A decorative plate depicting a serpent. A decorative plate. This one depicts a bull. A decorative plate depicting an eagle. A decorative plate. This one depicts a dog.
I feel like this is going to be very important later.
A decorative plate depicting a bear.
Yeah, like Stations of the Cross biblical or getting to know someone biblically? Because I'm seeing naked people.
The Last Orders Bell. Saviour of many a life. The prices are cheap here. A fine exemplar of inebriation. The innkeeper is a serious-looking man. A rather miserable-looking fellow. He's playing a board game by himself. I think it's Three Men's Morris.
Oh, yeah, you can't see the whole thing. Yeah. You can see like a wee bit more of it there.
They are engaged in an intense discussion. The painting depicts a rocky-edged lake. A small bronze plate states the name Lake Cubilius. A pixie-faced peasant boy painted in a naive style. They are engaged in an intense discussion.
Doesn't look like it's an intense in a good way.
A majestic animal cut down in his prime. The crackling fireplace is more welcoming than the facial expressions of the locals. This painting shows a Rubenesque figure brushing her hair. Quite unusual to see such a sensual work in a room like this. A colourful work depicting a bashful knight. It is signed N. Hamley. A biblical scene of some kind. An angel is depicted looking longingly to the heavens.
Okay, I guess they mean like biblical, the Bible type.
A dreadful smell is emanating from the WC.
they ever actually call it WC?
Hello, miss.
What you want?
I was just making conversation.
Bugger off.
Hello, sir.
We are in the middle of a discussion here.
They did in Poland, they called it WC. Huh.
Sorry to interrupt.
I don't remember anyone saying that.
Good afternoon, sir.
Note for you here.
I beg your pardon?
I said there's note for you here, lass. Be on your way.
Charming. This door must lead to the guest rooms. Good day, sir.
He's dead.
Good day, sir.
No, wait, he moved. It's fine. He's fine.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, lass. How can I help you?
I guess we'll do a room first.
I am in need of a room for the night.
Aye, we aren't short of those. One night, is it?
Yeah. Okay.
I shall need at least 2 nights, maybe more.
Aye, 'tis not a problem. 3 shilling per night. That includes your dinner and tea.
A fair price.
I'll need that payment up front for the 2 nights.
I have money.
This is payment for the room.
Thank you. Can I ask for your name, lass?
Thomasina Bateman.
And will Mr. Bateman be staying with us tonight?
Oh.
No, I am not wed. My assistant is arriving in Bewley tomorrow.
Your assistant, you say? Will you be needing another room?
Please.
I'll keep a room spare. It's not quite as nice as yours, I'm afraid.
Not a problem, sir. I'm sure it will be adequate. Kenneth is a man of inexpensive taste.
Here's your key. Just go through the door to the right of the bar, then up the stairs. Room number 2.
Thank you.
Okay. I can remember that.
Can I help you with your luggage?
No, thank you, sir. I can manage.
Can I
I should go
not?
upstairs and freshen up before Mr. Shoulder arrives.
I guess I can't ask about Mr. Shoulder. Wait, maybe I
Good
can.
afternoon.
Afternoon, Miss Bateman. How can I help you?
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
Aye, I know the man.
I'm to meet him here tonight.
Can I get you something to drink while you wait?
Not yet, thank you. Bye for now.
As you were.
This shall do nicely.
It's very nice.
Time to change into something more comfortable.
Oh, trousers! Scandalous! Well, I think I dropped my monocle. Hot. Ooh, more plates.
A decorative plate depicting a goat.
A goat. Everyone knows those are evil.
A painting of surprising quality. It portrays a rocky outcrop overlooking a vast moor. Perhaps a local landmark.
Look at those gams! Ha!
A sturdy looking thing, useful to many a weary traveller. No doubt the mattress is stuffed with itchy straw.
It might not be. How do you know until you try it out?
I do feel tired after the trip, but my meeting with Mr. Shoulder must take priority.
Heavenly kitty.
My evening light shall be provided by this solitary candlestick. Ah, complimentary matches. Useful. Ah, complimentary.
Oh. Yes, I got that part, thank you.
There's only one match left, though.
Really? Now that is stingy.
As the only light source in the room, I ought to leave this here. A decrepit set of drawers. Jammed shut. The wood must have warped over the years.
Ah, just apply some Preparation H to it. It'll be fine. I guess you've met your match. You can still use the empty matchbook to give that drunk guy her number. Do you think she has a phone number? More like, write me a letter at this address.
Room 2, the Plough and Furrow Inn. There is a single match remaining inside. The wardrobe looks old, perhaps 100 years or more in age. I've hung my dress inside. Aside from that, the wardrobe is empty. A jug of water for drinking or washing. An empty bowl has been provided for washing. I don't wish to carry the bowl around with me.
At least it's not like the the bowl provided in Gabriel Night 1. Oh hey, I can use the jug of water.
This may come in handy.
So I don't want to carry the bowl with me, but I do want to carry a jug of water. Oh, I didn't try to open the chest.
I've stored my case in there.
Okay.
A box within a box.
Alright, I think I have examined everything. Actually, no, I didn't try to take the painting. Very important.
I don't want to take the painting with me.
Alright.
The door to my room.
Excellent. And behold my scandalous attire. Oh, hello. You're probably the guy I'm supposed to talk to. It's tempting, but I want to talk to ask about Mr. Shoulder, this guy first.
Miss Bateman, you've transformed.
I feel far more comfortable in my outdoor clothing.
You look like one of those explorers you see in the newspaper.
I guess you could call me an explorer of sorts.
I'm Stanley. Stanley Kemp.
A pleasure to meet you, Stanley.
And tell me, I trust your room is adequate.
Most adequate.
Excuse me? Are we just gonna forget about the insufficient supply of matches?
Excellent.
I'm gonna ask about the other things first.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
Aye, it's a quiet place. People keep to themselves, work hard.
I look forward to exploring the village tomorrow.
There's not a lot to see, lass.
Right? Single match, it's an insult.
But St. Edmund's Church is a fine building, worth a visit.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Kemp.
Well, I've been the proprietor of this inn for the last 16 years. I worked as a drover all over the country in my younger days. Saved up my coin and bought this place.
It's a fine inn.
Thank you. I often run short of ale, but my rooms are rarely full. We don't get many outsiders wanting to stay overnight here in Bewley.
Has Mr. Shoulder arrived yet?
Still haven't seen head nor tail of him, Miss Bateman.
Oh, I guess that.
What can you tell me about Mr. Shoulder?
Aye, he's a quiet fellow. He only comes here to check his post.
Yes, I've been corresponding with him using this address.
Have you now? You found yourself an admirer.
Yeah, that's not the only reason to talk to people.
Not quite.
What business do you have with old Leonard, then?
Man, I hate having to decide if I want to tell the truth or lie, because I'm just like, well, why should I lie? What? Just tell the truth. What's all this deception about?
Well, if you must know, I am what some people call a barrow digger.
A tomb raider, if you would.
A what?
A barrow digger.
What in God's name is that?
Are you familiar with Tumuli?
Afraid not.
Barrow is another word for tumulus, or tumuli in the plural. A profoundly interesting subject.
You've lost me.
I excavate ancient burial sites looking for relics.
A relic hunter, if you would.
A barrow is traditionally a circular mound of raised earth enclosing a burial chamber.
Oh, aye. You're a grave robber.
I am no such thing.
I mean, kinda. It's really more just... The difference between, like, an archaeologist and a grave robber is really meant for time.
Don't worry, lass. I've met all sorts in here over the years. I won't tell anyone.
I assure you, my goal is more noble than petty grave robbery.
Looked it up, it's a real word. Both tumulus and tumuli are good in Scrabble, hell yes. It's your new secret weapon.
What sort of relics do you find then? Gold? Silver? Bones?
Well, rarely gold or silver, but treasures certainly. Ancient pottery is the most common find. I've been excavating barrows all over the country. I'm documenting my findings in preparation for my book. It shall be called Vestiges of the Antiquities in Rural England.
Oh, aye.
Well,
Very interesting.
Workshop that title.
But what does old Leonard have to do with this?
He sent me a letter in which he told me about an unusual barrow in Bewley. A site called Hobbs Barrow. I'm meeting him here this evening to find out more.
I've lived here nigh on my whole life, and I've heard nought about a Hobbs Barrow.
Are you sure you've never heard of Hobbs Barrow?
Not in my life, lass. But I'll tell you something. The moors stretch further than the eyes can see once you leave this village. There's no doubt many a discovery to be made.
Mr. Shoulder said the barrow is well known locally, a place of legend.
Mr. Shoulder lied.
I'm afraid you're going to have to speak to him about it. Why are you interested in digging around in the dirt, lass?
It's fun.
Haven't you better things to do with your time?
I enjoy nothing more than the thrill of discovery, uncovering the past and piecing together our history. I inherited this passion from my father.
Oh, a barrow digger too, eh?
Indeed. He would take me with him on excavations as a child.
Does he still come with you now, on your own adventures?
Yes, he's in this urn.
I'm afraid my father's been bedbound by
no.
illness for many years.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that, lass.
Thank you, Mr. Kemp. He is well looked after at a private hospital. Thanks for your time.
As you were.
Tumuluses is also valid. And tumulus and tumulos. Adjective. Full of mounds. Gotta use the washroom.
I do not need to use the lavatory.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Good for Scrabble to draw challenges.
A curmudgeonly looking old fellow. Hello, sir.
Aye.
Do you know a Mr. Leonard Shoulder?
You're not local.
Though on the flip side, maybe everyone will know of them now because of this game. Well, I feel like it might have been big on the indie scene, but that's still, you know, most people out there are not going to know about it yet. I'm gonna spread the word.
You've come on that bloody train, haven't you? Bewley's going to dogs.
Ew, people from outside? Gross.
My name is Thomasina Bateman, and you are...
None of your business, lass. Where's your husband?
None of your business, sir.
Ha! You're brave coming in here, all on your own.
I'm a grown woman.
I'm Cyril.
It's a pleasure to make your
Ah,
acquaintance,
yes, a
Cyril.
pleasure. Your friend of Woozle just finished this when he raided in during your birthday stream. Yeah, I think he mentioned playing it recently. I think he was chatting in your stream even about it. Coincidentally, another friend who's not often on Twitch gifted you the game during the same stream. Awesome. It's true. It's not. There will be plenty of people who still don't know it. Friends with eclectic tastes.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
We're a proud community. I've lived here my whole life. Not much here to interest folks like you.
Folks like me?
Aye.
City folk.
I take it you are not enamoured with the railway station.
Bewley's gonna be swarming with outsiders, like you. We don't want you coming here. It's as simple as that, lass.
Why not?
We prefer inbreeding.
This is our town, our land.
I assure you, I am not here to cause trouble.
We'll see about that, won't we?
Do you know Mr. Shoulder?
That'd be none of your business, lass. I don't come to your city poking around asking questions, do I? Man just wants to enjoy his ale in peace.
Bye for now.
Ta-ra, lass.
Wait, I didn't.
Mr. Shoulder should really be here by now. I'll sit down and wait.
Got stood up.
Where on earth is he? What a waste of time this is turning out to be.
Evening there, miss.
Oh, it's the guy I hit earlier.
Not you again.
I just wanted to apologise for earlier. I deserved that slap.
You did.
I'm sorry for my behaviour. drink gets a hold of me sometimes.
Let's start again, shall we?
My name is Arthur Tillett.
Thomasina Bateman.
What brings you to Bewley, anyway?
I didn't invite you to sit down.
I'm here to meet someone, but he has not arrived.
His loss, if you ask me.
Perhaps you know the gentleman, Mr. Leonard Shoulder.
That sounds like a made-up name.
Oh, I know Mr. Shoulder, all right.
Maybe he's gotten himself deaded. I suspect that may be the case.
If I may be so bold as to say, he's a bit long in the tooth for you.
The relationship is not what you're implying. I've never met him. In fact, I know very little about him at all.
Get me an ale and I'll tell you all about the old sod.
Don't think you need another. Do I even have more money? I didn't have that much to begin with. I mean, I do want to hear what he has to say, but does he actually need more? I feel like not really. Make me decide things. Sorry, the chat kind of blinked on me there for a minute. I think I'm still connected though. Timer's going. It's okay, you have that jug of water you can dump on him if need be, it's true. God. Decide.
One ale, coming right up.
This is a bad
Thank
idea.
you very much, Miss Bateman. Then I'll tell you all about old Leonard Shoulder.
I have no idea if this game has like fail states and deaths.
How can I help you?
A tankard of your finest ale, Mr. Kemp.
There we are. 2 pence, please.
Thank you. This was the last of my money,
Yeah, I thought so.
but Kenneth will be here tomorrow with more funds.
Or acquired ale. Give him the water instead.
A jug of simple form. It is half filled with lukewarm water. A tankard of warm ale.
Warm. Oh. What?
I
Why?
prefer a glass of Portuguese port wine myself. I can't see how that will help me.
I just wanted to see if I could water it down a bit. He doesn't need to be drunker.
Here you are, Arthur.
Thanking you. Oh, that hits the spot, that does, lass. Now then.
Now that passes out on the table.
Old Leonard Shoulder.
I knew it.
Arthur? Mr. Tillett?
Checks his pulse.
heaven's sake, the man is in a drunken stupor.
You were right. Jug of water time.
Oh, what the hell were that for?
You passed out, Mr. Tillett.
Oh, sorry, lass. Where were I? Leonard's shoulder.
Excuse me.
Hold on another minute. I'm making for a piss.
Oh, for crying out loud. He's not gonna tell me. Ah!
Man, it's
He's a ghost!
unbelievable.
Okay, it's just an effect to avoid like animating him going through the door and stuff. He's not gonna tell us shit.
It feels
Nice.
like an hour has passed. Perhaps I should go in there and check on him.
You waited an entire hour before you started getting worried? That's a very cute ghost. He did. I don't know, let's see. I've already forgotten what his name is. Given ale. Buddy?
Miss Bateman? My apologies. The ladies are closed due to faulty plumbing.
Where the hell do you think I'm gonna go? To the bathroom?
You'll have to use the gents.
Oh, okay. That's fine, yes.
Lovely. Mr. Tillett?
This place seems, very welcoming. Oh look, more jugs.
The mirror is coated in a thick layer of grime.
That's nice.
Some excavations are best left to others. The jug is empty. It looks like the towel has not been washed in months. The water looks highly questionable. I ought to keep my hands out of it.
Oh, you're just not gonna... I realize that your options are limited here, but I don't know. Not washing your hands at all?
These look modern. I'm surprised. It looks like the towel has not been washed in months. I can see it's still raining out there. A cold draft is leaking in from under the door. This leads outside. Is Mr. Tillett in there? It sounds like someone is in there.
Better than dipping them in that petri dish.
The door leads back to the bar. Mr. Tillett? Mr. Tillett, are you in there? Mr. Tillett, are you in there?
It's a kitty! It's a good kitty. Aww.
Well, you're not Mr. Tillett.
Or is it? He's a shapeshifter.
The mangy thing is fast asleep.
Oh, don't be so rude.
I'd rather not touch it. The thing stinks to high heaven.
It's not its fault. It's not well taken care of. So this guy took my ale and then left out the door like an asshole.
The door opens a crack, but appears to be blocked from the other side.
Ooh. Maybe it's blocked by a body.
I think I can hear someone moving around. Mr. Tillett? Arthur, are you out there? Judging from the draft coming from below, this door must lead outside. I should investigate further. The door is blocked from the outside. I should go out and take a look.
Play with the kitty.
I don't wish to give that away.
No. Maybe the kitty was bathing in that bowl of water.
Hello again, Cyril.
Oh, aye.
Have you seen Arthur Tillett?
Aye. Saw him going to use the privy a while back.
He hasn't returned.
That drunkard's probably been to a toilet bowl vomiting his guts out as we speak, lass.
Bye for now.
Ta-ra, lass.
Do you know a Mr. Leonard Shoulder?
You ought to be careful asking too many questions round here. Be on your way.
Oh, I don't mean to...
Listen to me, will you? Be on your way.
And then she left and went back home, and that was the end of the game.
I'm not going to waste my time with him any further. I don't care for being yelled at. Good evening, sir.
Rude.
How can I help you?
Have you seen Arthur Tillett?
I thought he were with you.
He went to the lavatory and has not returned.
That sounds like Arthur Tillett. Don't worry, lass. He'll be back.
There's a door to the outside in the gents' lavatories. Why is it bolted?
That door doesn't even have a lock.
So you didn't block the door?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Thanks for your time.
As you were.
I guess there's no... Is there a reason to check my room?
Mr. Tillett has vanished.
No, okay.
I should check outside.
Well, you know how this works. You're given directions about where to go, so you check everywhere else first. Come on. Oh, that's beautiful. The fog and the rain. It's perfect. Why didn't I take my umbrella?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, let's go into an alleyway.
I could tether a horse here if I had one. The post has been embellished with a fine bronze bust of a horse.
Cool.
A single glove is lying in the mud.
Oops.
A beam of wood is propped up against the door, barring it closed from the outside. The door leads into the rear of the inn. Sturdy-looking barrels, no doubt used to store ale.
Out here?
A warm glow permeates from within, making me feel somewhat cold and damp. It's the small window to the lavatories. Surely Mr. Tillett could not have squeezed through that gap.
Well, he could have gone through the door, barred it, and then taken off.
A pearly white gent's glove. It's certainly unlike anything Mr. Tillett was wearing. It seems rather out of place here. Peculiar. Someone has wedged the door shut. Mr. Tillett, why would he have done that?
To get away from your questioning. Be like, thanks for the ale, sucker. Wait, no, I wasn't done looking around.
Did Mr. Tillett leave, then block the door behind him? Something strange is going on here.
Yeah, you just got fleeced.
Who was that old chap I saw outside the alley?
And where did he go?
He headed eastward. Maybe I could catch up with him and ask him if he saw Mr. Tillett.
Okay.
I'd rather not touch. Sturdy looking. I suspect the barrels are empty. Otherwise the locals would be rolling them into their cellars.
Okay. You meant that they had held ale, not that they currently did. Gotcha. Yeah, before we wander off, maybe I should tell someone.
There's nothing else I wish to do.
Okay.
I have nothing else to ask for the time being.
Alright, fine. Teleport? No? I thought I was supposed to be able to teleport.
I suspect the barrels are empty.
Okay, so he headed east. I thought she meant like that I thought he went into the alleyway is what I thought I saw. Excuse me.
Sir?
Oh, that window went out.
A humble local dwelling. The old man has disappeared into the darkness.
Oh, there I am. I'm tiny.
I'd best turn back to the inn. I don't wish to go knocking door to door. I should head back. Quite an ornate construction. This was created with pride and care.
Just looking around.
I shouldn't wander too far. Mr. Shoulder may still show up and I don't wish to miss him.
Yeah, it's really unlikely at this point. He's already at least an hour late. Probably more.
Last orders.
Well, fortunately I haven't a
I should
dime.
get some sleep. Finding the missing men of Bewley shall have to wait for tomorrow. I can't think of anything else to talk about right now.
What about this glove?
Do you recognize this glove?
Can't say I do. I don't wear them. They make me hands sweat too much.
Never mind.
What about this guy?
I don't wish to give that away.
Oh, this guy's gone.
Or
Orange.
closing soon. And no Mr. Shoulder. I should get some sleep and find him tomorrow.
Apparently she just doesn't need to use the washroom. Well, water closets. Washing, not so much. Yeah, right? He was already pretty late when Arthur showed up and he was in the can for an hour.
Kenneth will be arriving tomorrow at midday. I should get some sleep.
Yeah, water also not so much, but like that's just what they call the toilet. Oh. You know what, maybe a little more time in front of the fire?
A lovely place to warm oneself.
So
The crackling fireplace is more...
let's warm myself.
The poor thing.
Sounds like what you would do, warm yourself by the fire. It's like, no.
I don't want to take the pain...
Maybe this drunk guy will talk to me now that it's late. I just want to see if there's anything else.
Good evening, sir.
I guess not. Fine, I guess I can go. Unless... Yes. Is there anything I'd want to do with the fire, though? I suppose not.
Kenneth will be arriving Yes, I must get some sleep. I shall track down Mr. Shoulder tomorrow.
Miss Bateman,
Yes?
off to bed?
Yes. I'm afraid Mr. Shoulder's let me down.
Won't even give you a polite fuck off.
The rotter. Perhaps he will make himself known tomorrow.
I should hope so. This is turning into a waste of my time.
Ah, don't mind the locals, miss. It's just that we don't get a lot of visitors in Bewley.
Quite.
They mean well, believe me.
Sure, Mr. Kemp.
Do they?
Please, call me Stanley.
Good night, Stanley.
Sleep well, Miss Bateman.
Wait, you left the candle on while you're sleeping? Oh, Stanley, what are you doing? Ah, Kitty wants to be friends. Oh, it's pretty kitty. Hello, kitty. Ah, it's a good kitty. The first day at Aventus. No, but seriously, don't leave the candle burning when you go to sleep. Look, now you have no candle. Good job. I still want to pet it. Same, right?
Such horrid dreams.
Are you talking about the cat? Because that seemed pretty, pretty mild. As far as dreams. Kitty is a kitty.
Bolted from the inside, just as I left it last night.
House cat, pet, feral cat, pet, cheetah, pet. Sounds like a great idea.
As I suspected, I must have dreamt of that wretched-looking cat.
Don't be silly. Cats will always find a way.
I must say I'm relieved. Right then. Let's see if I can track down the elusive Leonard Shoulder. I'm rather anxious to get to this Barrow. I also wonder what happened to Mr. Tillett.
Smelly cat, what are they feeding you? Smelly cat, it's not your fault.
That candle didn't last long.
Yeah, no shit.
The candle has melted. It's not much use anymore. Perhaps Mr. Kemp will replace it this evening.
He's gonna say, wait, hold on, you left the candle burning while you slept? Your candle rights have been... Your candle privileges have been revoked. You didn't... That was a cutscene. There was no action happening there. Is this thing? Right? Lucky I didn't burn the place down. Now can I take the bowl?
An empty bowl has been provided for washing. I don't wish to carry the bowl around with me. The bed is comfortable enough.
That's right, you were too harsh on it. You're just like, small village, I bet the bed sucks.
I've hung my dress inside. Aside from that, the wardrobe is empty. I've stored my case in a box.
Okay.
Good morning, Miss Bateman.
Good day, Stanley. Stanley is yet to set the fire for today.
Did you sleep well, Miss Bateman?
I should tell him about that cat. What, the one that teleported through your bolted door? I had a bad dream. I blame it on you. I guess I'll lie on this one.
Yes, thank you, Stanley.
Splendid. I'm happy to report the rain of yesterday has lifted. It's a clear morning outside. Crisp. I've prepared a room for your assistant. What time will he be arriving?
His train will get in around midday. Kenneth will also be bringing my excavation equipment.
Oh, aye. What does that entail?
Picks, shovels, buckets, lighting and such.
That big worm thumper that Wilkes has.
He usually packs it in a large crate.
Hey! Hello, welcome raiders. Hi, Tina Baltucci. Tina Raid! Welcome raiders. How was your stream, Tina? Can I get a shout out for Tina, please? Hello, Somber Regent. Welcome to the stream, everyone. We are playing... We just started the excavation of Hobbs Barrow. It's very... I know it's a more Halloween game, but for me it's very November-y game. Very dim and gloomy. You're also playing Hobbs Barrow. Are you further along than I suppose? Hey, 30-bit kid! Thanks for the gifted sub. Or, sorry, did I say 30-bit? I meant 32-bit. Just finished it. Oh, did you enjoy it? I think I will too. I've been looking forward to this one a lot. Takes a very dark turn, though. I would expect nothing less. Large crate. Large crate.
Come to think of it, I'll need somewhere to store it.
You're welcome to use the alley behind the inn for any such bulky items.
Thanks, I love storing my stuff outside. It's not really optimal. Enjoy your foods, Tina. And thank you again for the raid. I don't see... Is there nowhere else?
Is it safe to do such a thing?
I can assure you the local folk are not thieves, Miss Bateman.
That's not what I...
Oh.
Now, say nothing more of it.
Just leave your equipment outside in the rain.
Thank you, Stanley.
I'll let you get on with your day.
I'll be back with my assistant when he arrives.
Miss Bateman,
Yes?
I've something I wish to get off my chest, as it were.
I'm Leonard Shoulder.
I've been tossing and turning all night, Miss Bateman. I feel rotten, I really do.
What on earth are you talking about?
As you know, I like to run an honest establishment.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I have not been honest with you, lass. I do know of Hobbs Barrow.
You do?
I do. Many here do. There are stories tied to that place, you know.
We do not speak of it.
If I've learned anything in this life, it's that some stones are best left unturned.
I am the kitty. It's true, we've never seen them both in the same room at the same time.
Old Leonard Shoulder is someone to be wary of too. I can't tell you what to do, lass, but you'd best avoid him.
Okay, thanks for the advice. Going back to the city.
Why lie to me about Hobbs Barrow?
I know, lass, I know. I feel dreadful.
But why? What are these stories you speak of?
I really can't tell you more. If you insist on visiting that place, you'll have to seek out Mr. Shoulder. He brought you here. He should be the one to tell you.
I must say, Mr. Kemp, this is all quite puzzling. I've never let local superstitions stop me in the past. I pride myself on being a woman of logic and reason. I've no time to waste on such matters.
As I say, seek out Mr. Shoulder. He can tell you more.
Or don't. Run.
Why must I be wary of Mr. Shoulder?
The man has a certain reputation.
But you should seek him out.
For what?
You've seen it already. Were he here to meet you last night?
So he's just unreliable and kind of flaky? Gotcha.
No.
Precisely. A man not to be trusted.
Where is Hobbs Barrow?
I don't know.
He's very unpunctual. He is shunned by the locals.
I say that on my mother's grave, Miss Bateman.
I now find that hard to believe.
Where is your mother's grave? Is it the Barrow?
The moors are vast, lass. I'd tend not to go wandering out there. A grown man could lose himself and not be seen again.
Where does Mr. Shoulder live?
I can't say for sure. As I think I told you last night, he's a quiet man and keeps to himself. He only leads me to believe he lives a fair distance away. Certainly not in the village itself.
It's annoying.
Might someone around Bewley be able to help me find him?
It's true. Good thing I'm a woman and not afraid to ask for directions. I hate accidentally clicking through dialogue.
You could ask around. As I say, lass, Bewley folk mean well. Don't forget that.
But he's not Bewley folk, it sounds like.
I shall return later.
Good day to you, lass. Oh, if you see Herbert around here, be sure not to feed him.
No, I can't feed the cat.
Herbert?
A local stray cat. He comes in now and then searching for scraps. I'm sick of cleaning his vomit off the floor.
Well, maybe someone needs to take care of it and it'll stop throwing up all the time.
Quite. I'll be sure not to feed him.
Herbert, you're coming home with me.
Thank you.
Herbert, you're my cat now. I don't think there's anything new. Ooh, squeaky floor. Heh.
I must say, last night has rather put me off using these toilets.
You're gonna have to go one eventually. Yes, and we're giving you a bath no matter how badly you scratch up my arms. I'm just gonna wear these leather arm guards.
It seems I may be fighting a battle against some sort of local superstition. Is there a single barrow in England that doesn't have some ghastly tale attached to it?
Well, I mean, old graves, kinda creepy, right?
Hogwash. All of it.
Maybe they just don't want you
I have a
digging
few
around in
hours
there.
until Kenneth arrives. I should use this time to find Mr. Shoulder.
Map unlocked. Excellent. It's a pretty bird.
These flowers look pretty. Someone must take good care of them. He looks like a rather shady character.
Let's talk to him.
Hello. My name is Thomasina, and you are...
Sponge on a 10-foot pole. Yes, just be like... "Eh." They'll probably think it's a game.
Now then, that's none of your concern, love.
What do you do around here?
Hey up, you're not scared of sticking your neb in. I look after the churchyard. Dig the graves.
I'm somewhat of a grave digger myself. Grave digger myself.
What can you tell me about the church?
Aye, it's a church.
Fascinating. Tell me more.
Quite. Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
I don't know aught about no Leonard Shoulder.
What can you tell me about Hobbs Barrow?
Naught to be found digging around in those things.
You know of local barrows, then?
Don't concern yourself.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
Not much around here, love. Not worth mentioning to you, like.
I see. Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
I see no sign of life within. The lavatory window. I'd rather not go into those horrible toilets again.
Well, Kitty might be in there. Let's check out the town before we go running around on the moors.
The little whelp looks determined to slaughter the very air itself.
He's doing a good job.
The young woman looks extremely bored by it all.
He's probably tired.
Good day.
Hello, miss.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Betty.
Nice to meet you, Betty. What are you up to?
My brother is practicing his sword fighting technique. I'm to watch him until he tires himself out.
I'm tireless.
So it appear.
This time last month it were all about his teaspoon collection. This month it's swords.
Look, swords are cool.
Do you know a man named Leonard Shoulder?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
Our parents don't like us talking to strangers, miss.
Oh, are you supposed to be like a teenager or something? I kind of... Like, I originally thought she was the mom, but then she said brother, so...
So you know of it?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
He's clearly learning all he can to be a knifey spoony champion.
Goodbye.
Bye, miss.
Can I talk to the kid, or would that be weird?
Hello?
Yes?
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Douglas?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Douglas. That's a great sword technique you have.
Thanks, miss. Mr. Crozier's gonna make me a real one when I turn 12.
It's a good age.
I'm preparing myself to fight the lantern worm.
Tell me more about the lantern worm.
What is the lantern worm?
It's gonna come back and get us all.
We should remember about that. I feel like it's important.
John Lantern thought he killed it at the River Ware. But my father told me it still lives. We must all be prepared.
The lantern worm isn't real, Douglas.
It's so gonna be real.
Father just told you that to get you out of his hair.
Not true. I saw it slithering out by the beck. Like a giant eel it were. I ran home so fast I thought I would fly.
Sorry, miss. My brother has a vivid imagination.
Children often do at his age.
I'll keep training. You will all thank me when I thrust my sword deep into its fat belly.
We'll praise you as a hero.
Douglas, this lady doesn't want to hear your nonsense.
Yeah, I do.
Do you like living in Bewley?
Yeah, I do. Are you from the city?
I'm from a long way away.
You must have come on the train. I love watching all the steam puff up into the sky.
Ah, new obsession. Trains.
Have you been on the train yourself?
No, miss.
Not yet.
Our parents don't have the money for train tickets. Father says we have all we need here in Bewley.
Perhaps this nice lady would like to take you away with her on the train.
No, I need to stay and protect Bewley from the lantern worm.
That's a weird thing to suggest.
Do you know a man called Leonard Shoulder?
That's a funny name.
It does sound made up, doesn't it?
Have you heard of Hobbs Barrow?
What's that?
A local burial mound.
Our parents don't let us wander far from the village.
What's a burial mound?
Don't you mind about that, Douglas.
Who's Mr. Crozier?
He's a blacksmith. His forge is just over there on the other side of the square.
Don't you think 12 years of age is a little young for a real sword?
I'll be a master swordsman by then.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye.
Practice every day.
Goodbye, miss.
I guess we can. I feel it sounds like he's outside, so let's talk to the black. Yeah, there we go.
The blacksmith is toiling away.
Standing like right there. And her lips move, so she's definitely, that's not inner monologue. She's standing there describing the blacksmith right into his ear.
A fantastic specimen. I have one just like this. This appears to be the forge of a local blacksmith. Good day.
Yes?
Mr. Crozier, I presume.
Aye, George Crozier, at your service.
My name is Thomasina.
Aye. Can I help you?
Are you a Bewley native, Mr. Crozier?
Aye, born and bred. That's where my father's forge before mine.
Blacksmith thinks you're still talking about him while you describe the things like around. Fine specimen. I have one like this myself.
How is business faring?
I do an honest trade. There'll always be horses needing shoes and farmers needing tools. You let me know if you need out made or mended. I'll do you a fair price.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier. Do you know a man by the name of Leonard Shoulder?
Oh, aye. Old Leonard.
Have you seen him recently?
No, not recently.
Do you know where he lives?
He died.
Why all these questions, lass?
I need to speak with him. He invited me to Bewley.
Oh, he'll turn up. I've seen him in the plough and furrow from time to time.
But do you know where he lives? I need to find him.
I believe he lives somewhere out on the moors. Can't tell you out more than that.
Thank you, Mr. Crozier.
I'll just explore the moors.
Do you know of a local landmark named Hobbs Barrow?
There's a fair many barrows found out on the moors, lass. Too many to put a name to. Not a soul in Bewley pays them any mind.
What can you tell me about Bewley?
We don't get many visitors here, outside of market days. But there's plenty of work for the village blacksmith. Where are you from, then?
I arrived yesterday on the train from London, by way of Derby.
Oh, aye. I've heard about London.
I'll have you know.
What have you heard?
Plenty of factories there.
Yes, indeed. The city is always changing and moving forward.
Too busy for me, though, lass. I prefer a quieter pace. Aye.
I noticed your spectacular fossil specimen.
Oh, aye. I collect them. This one is called an...
Ammonite.
I'm impressed, lass.
From the Jurassic period, I'd venture.
Do you collect them too, then?
My true interests lie in comparatively modern history.
Oh, aye. Well, I do love a fossil. It's important to remember that we all end up in the soil eventually.
Oh, yeah. So that's why you keep them, not just because they're cool.
Quite.
And that's why I keep this skull of my enemy.
When do market days run in Bewley?
Once or twice a month. The next one is tomorrow.
How delightful.
Unless your vice is cabbages, there'll be naught to interest a young lady.
Well, I mean, cabbages are pretty great.
I don't mind a cabbage.
How about some coleslaw?
Then you're in luck.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Coleslaw. Let's go in there.
Blacksmith is right here. I've no need to go inside.
Let's see. Let's go here.
No one here.
I suppose. There's a door here, but I don't know. I guess we can try knocking on it. It looks kind of like a private home, though.
I don't think anyone is home. I don't think anyone is home.
Church. Oh, I like the way the flowers are swaying in the breeze.
In memory of Peter Black.
I wonder if these
In
names
memory
are
of William Ager.
like important to the game, or if they're people who worked on the game or kickstarted it or something.
In memory of Mabel Hurst. In memory of Benjamin Garkham. In memory of Millicent Smith. In memory of Henry Crozier.
Huh.
In memory of Romeo Hegg, dearly missed by his beloved Juliet.
Interesting.
In memory of Percival Roach. In memory of Barnaby Tillett.
Probably not backer names then.
In memory of George Paxton.
I actually don't know if this one was kickstarted. I don't remember there being one though.
The trusty trowel, the Barrow digger's best friend.
Can I take it? Maybe not while she's watching. Cakes! Oh, but I don't have any money. Jerkwad Arthur.
A fine assortment of baked goods. A lovely treat for those who enjoy such things.
Like me. Gimme.
The woman has a kind face.
Hello. Good day. Would you like to buy one of these cakes, pet?
I wish I did. I had money.
What kind of cakes do you have?
I have some lovely Bakewell puddings. The sweetest marriage of almond and jam. I can tell you're not from around here, because if you were, you would know about my Bakewell puddings. They are quite famous.
Alas, I'm not carrying any money with me.
That's unfortunate, pet. I'm sorry, I can't give them away for free.
Oh no, don't be sorry. I mean, you're selling them because you
The money
need
goes
money.
to the church, you see, and one cannot shirk one's duty to the church.
Well, maybe not so much, but I mean, you raised your money for whatever is important to you, I suppose.
I understand.
When's that assistant getting here with more money?
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Mrs. de Plancy.
A pleasure to meet you, Mrs. de Plancy.
Likewise, pet.
Tell me about yourself, Mrs. de Plancy.
About me? What would you possibly want to know about me? I've been attending St. Edmund's Church my whole life. I always want to help where I can, so I sell my baked goods, and all the proceeds go to its upkeep. This place means so much to me.
Your cakes look delicious.
I can assure you they are. You'll not find better in the entire county.
I will describe them to you.
What can you tell me about St. Edmund's Church?
Isn't it the finest building? It's been standing here since the 12th century. The box pews in the nave are very fine and date back to the 17th century. The door is open if you'd like to worship.
Thank you, Mrs. Duplancy. Do you know a local man called Leonard Shoulder?
Yes, I know Leonard. What business do you have with him?
It's a long story, but I'm trying to find where he lives.
I'm afraid I don't know, dear. Father Roach has access to the parish register. He might be able to help you.
What can you tell me about Father Roach?
He is a lovely man and an exemplary servant of the Lord. He's been the vicar of St. Edmund's for many years.
Where can I find Father Roach?
At this time of day, he'll be taking his exercise in Herne Wood, to the west of the village.
Thank you. I'll go find him.
Be sure to listen out for his merry whistling. Such a jolly man.
Listen for the eerie whistling in the woods. Got it.
What do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
Hobbs what?
Hobbs Barrow, a local burial mound.
The only place of burial I know about and care for is in this very churchyard.
I'll get my shovel.
Thank you for your time.
Lord be with you.
I'll try to steal that trowel.
Excuse me, do you think anyone would mind if I borrowed this trowel?
Yes.
You help yourself, dear. Father Roach won't mind lending it. Just be sure to put it back when you're finished.
Of course, thank you.
It is more blessed to give than to receive.
In that case, cake. Gimme. Oh, cool. The different phases of the moon. Probably gonna be wrapping up soon. This probably just goes out to the moors, doesn't it? Oh no, cemetery, cool. Headstones, you know what that means. Gotta read every one. Why can't I look at the birds?
John Purchase, dearly beloved husband of Florence. Forever in light, Anne Kemp. Here lies Margaret Tillett, beloved mother, wife, and sister. Joseph Davis. Samuel Bryden. Death is only a shadow across the path to heaven.
This tree looks fantastic, by the way.
Here lies Elizabeth Farnaby. This appears to be a recently dug, unmarked grave.
Trowel.
William Paxton, modest and gentle of heart. The path leads to a small hill. The path leads across the moors.
But seriously, can I dig up the grave?
I may be a barrow digger, but I am no grave robber.
Alright, fine. We'll probably... We just have to trigger the event. Huh.
A fine spot to take a rest. Margaret's Lookout. I wonder who Margaret is. Or was.
Hmm. This is nice. Is he gonna keep going until I click? Yes, okay, gotcha.
The path continues over the moors.
I'll wait for exploring moors for next week. Yes, teleport.
The doors look weathered, but have stood the test of time. This leads to the church tower, I presume.
Always like those. Not so much the experience of climbing it, but get a nice view from the top.
This way leads to the woods.
Yeah, so, that I'll leave for next time. Maybe we can explore the church, though.
Goodness me, look at these box pews. I've never seen any as tall as that before. Most unusual architecture, even for the Normans.
This one brick is suspicious.
A memorial list of former vicars. They stretch back several hundred years. Those have seen better days.
They're all grey. I actually thought they might have been a statue. Oh no.
The flowers have long since dried out. I don't want them.
Dried flowers are nice.
The pews are contained within compartments that can be locked. I've seen a similar design in other Norman churches around England, but this is a particularly impressive example. Is that a necklace?
Yoink!
Someone has left a necklace hanging here. A silver cross. Sterling by the look of it. Maybe I can reunite it with its owner.
Finders, keepers.
This must be where the local vicar sacrifices the newborns. Stained glass depictions of various biblical scenes. It's not my specialist area.
Actually, I believe I get the impression she might not be religious. I saw like a short video recently. This priest doing a baptism, and he drops the baby face first in the water, and it was like everyone screams. Oh, look at the ceiling.
I can admire the craftsmanship from afar.
Oh, that's what I was trying to do.
Extraordinary craftsmanship.
That was definitely worth it. Can I not, like, go anywhere back there? Looks like. Can't look at the books.
Locked. Locked as well. I think they all might be.
Gotcha. Yeah, that water's not deep, and it's in a stone tub. Yeah.
It's locked.
Balls.
I think this might be genuine sterling silver.
Good against vampires, maybe, depending on the lore. Yeah, I think I'll save here. Does the baby still have a face and they fished it out? Yeah, who's crying though? Save it as, There. The important things. No money for cake. Very, atmospheric. I love it. We'll pick that back up next Tuesday. As if the experience didn't already suck enough. I remember seeing during, like, early pandemic days, them doing a baptism with a water gun. They should just do that. Yeah, alright, I'm tapping out so I can see who's online. Right? I was like, forget dunking babies in the water fountain thingy. Just shoot them with a water gun. So much better. Oh yeah, and this Friday we will continue Final Fantasy II, and Sunday will be starting the original Colossal Cave Adventure. Let's see who's on. Let's raid Narathia. He's playing Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. Thank you for joining me. This was I'm very intrigued by the new game. Looking forward to next Tuesday. Actually, right now I'm looking forward to some rest. Here we go. Let me set this up. Yeah, this was kind of got me back in a good mood after the ending of Return to Monkey Island, which is less so good mood. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Is that the raid? I hope you all have a good rest of the week, and I hope I see you around. Take care, everyone. Bye.